Morning everybody, it's Tuesday morning. I have put a few videos together regards to how to grow or how to build. I thought I'd do it, sitting going through my videos. I thought it'd be quite handy for myself and also for anybody else that wants to watch it as well. So yeah, that's what I've been doing meantime while I've not been gardening. So I've got a few days and a few hours this week, which makes a massive change, and I do need to get my finger pulled out basically. So I've got my cabbages in here, which I'll show you in a second, and then I'll show you what I'm sowing this morning. So I've just had these cabbages in the greenhouse in the back garden here. This window, I've just getting back from the chap next door. He's just given us that, and so it means I can get the one that I had in here put back on this side. So I've got me greenhouse back. But hey, I just need to sort out this window, remove this and put a couple of glass panes in just to make it watertight, and then this greenhouse is back operational again. So anyways, yeah, I've got the red cabbage here, or I believe they're red cabbage. So they're all in there, I'm just giving them the water. And I've also got my green cabbage in here as well. The size of these buggers, man. This is the biggest I've had them at this time of the year before. So yeah, they're doing really well. Nice colour. It's been a bit cold recently, but none of it is showing any signs of greening, which is great. Apologies about the mess in the background. I was gifted a hot tub, which I wasn't going to turn it down. I say it's for the kids, so I've just got to find a space to put that. That's going to be a summer job, but I had to find somewhere for it at the time being. But yeah, these cabbages are looking tip top. Right, time to sow. So if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I sow a lot of tomatoes and a lot of cucumbers. Predominantly I sow them to sell because it helps pay towards the garden rents, which my garden rents are £100 per plot. I have 2 plots plus Leslie's plot, plus Grandad's half a plot as well. So that's £350 I've got to fork out in April for the plots. So how I do that is I sell tomatoes plants from home, of course, because you can't sell produce from the allotment, with the help of Grandad as well. So what I'll be doing today is, it's time to get things sown. So I've got some Gardener's Delight here. There's only 25 seeds in there. I need to get some more. And I've got some Money Maker, which I've got 100 seeds, should be 100 seeds in here. And I've also got some Telepathy cucumbers, which I will be getting some more of. I got these in the seed sales. I'll be getting some more in any case, because I didn't realise I didn't have enough Gardener's Delight. So all I'll be doing with these is marked up the labels, GD and half one side, half the other, sprinkle across the top, and then put a light cover and a compost over the top, and these will be going into the propagator. Right, so as you can see, Leslie's come to the rescue. She's found me Gardener's Delight seeds. So what I've done is I've sowed about 100 seeds on this side, 100 seeds on this side. Realistically, I should have really used a bigger tray, but for the time being, this will do, and then we'll be able to lift them up when needs be. So what I'm going to do is, with a bit of compost over the top, across the top, not too much, make sure it's fine. Break it up, move it around, and get me flattening tool. Just compress that, compress. Still see there's a few there that's sticking up. This is just to get them started, and as soon as I got them started, they can get potted up. And then once that's done, I get my handy little sprayer. No need to pump it up. Just give it a good misting. Let me fill this back up with some more water. And that will be going in the propagator in the shed. Right, time to sow the cucumbers. Okay, so a little bit different from the tray. I'm thinking for space inside the propagator. How I start my cucumbers off is I start them off. I only have 5 seeds in here. So you can see there, average content's 5 seeds. So I'll start them in a little 7cm pot. So let's get these filled up with compost. So the average was 5, and I got 6 in here, and I got 7 in here. Even better, ka-ching! So what I'll do is I'll just push these down fingernail depth. Remember the rule of thumb when planting seeds, they only need to be twice the width. The depth is twice the width of the seed. So I'm just doing it by finger. There we go. And then Add a little bit over the top. A little bit over the top. Compress down. Compress down. You can put bottles of pop over the top, pop bottles. You can put plastic bags over the top, make a mini greenhouse. I'm lucky enough to have the tools for to be able to do it. So for example, if you've got like pots, better than the pots, you can put that over the top. Obviously you want to clean, and that just helps with the germination. Now, you don't have to sow tomatoes and cucumbers at the moment. We're still due a cold spell over the next couple of weeks. I'm doing mine because, like I say, I've got the equipment and I like to get a bit prepared a little bit earlier. On the packets themselves, they do say you can sow indoors from January, February, March and April. You've got to think, once again, I repeat this every year, where you are in the country. Generally speaking, those sowing dates are for down south where it's a little bit warmer through, all the way through till we get to obviously Scotland up over. It's about 4 weeks is the difference. So I always go 4 weeks with being in the northeast of England, 4 weeks from what the sowing date is. So March, pretty much a good time to start sowing now if you haven't done so, but obviously be wary. In a few weeks time there is going to be cold spells because you'd be potting these up in around about a week, and then from there you'd be potting it up every 4 weeks until you time that you plant out. Only pop in what you need. Don't, obviously you can put a little bit more in just in case you lose any, but don't go crazy. Don't do what I've done and just put loads of tomatoes in, because you'll end up potting on loads of tomatoes. So just be wary with that. Learn from mistakes that other gardeners have done as well, myself included. Right, that's tomatoes, cucumber sorted and sown. I need to get some more cucumbers because that ain't going to cut it. But I'm going to go and make space for these in the propagator, and then get something else potted up because I start work at past. It's now 5 to 11. Luckily I'm working from home today, so shouldn't take us too long to get to work. So see what else I can get done here. Morning, it is Thursday morning. I have got a couple hours of work, then I'm off. But once again, it's decided to pour down with rain, which is not great. But thankfully, since I've got the roof back on, I'm not getting wet inside the greenhouse here at home. Now, I've got a bit of potting on to do again today. I don't have my camera stand, so I'll just show you as I'm progressing, as I'm going on here. First things first, I've got some red cabbage that have been on the windowsill, which I forgot about. So I'm going to be potting them up now, and then I'll be moving on to whatever else needs potting up in the shed, because I've got compost, I've got pots, and it's time to get the rest of the onions potted up, or I'm going to be falling behind. Right, that's them all potted up. I've got 9 red cabbage there, and I've got 2, 4, 6 red cabbage there, so I've got plenty of red cabbage. Dave, I might be able to spare you a couple of, mate, see how things go when I plant them out. Right, on to the next task, which will be getting these onions, the rest of the onions from last week, potted up. These are the last batch. I need to get them staked up as well, so see what I've got. But I've gotten more pots from the allotment, and I'm going to pot these up now. Well, out of them, all of them, I've only potted the 9 up. I'm going to give the other ones away to some friends, because that's all the space I've got, to be honest. So I've chosen the ones that I want to keep, and the rest will obviously be donated to others. Right, I've got other things to pot up. I've brought all the big pots in, so time to get the bigger stuff potted up now as well. These here are my John Peace heavy onions, the seed I got off John a couple of years ago now. As you can see, I sowed these on the 19th of October. And they're still not as big as they should be against the others, but I think that's because they've been left in these pots too long. So I'm going to get these out, and we'll put them in the 5 litre pots here, and then I'm going to get the bigger ones out and put them from the 5 litre pots to the 10 litre pots. Carry on doing it that way until I've got the majority of things potted up here. I'm forgetting to show you them after I've potted them onions up, but I'll show you when I get in the shed anyways, because I've had to move a few things around. But I've got the big ones in now. Let's have a look at these now, and I'll show you what I'm potting them up with. So these are currently in 5 litre pots. See the size of them, they're huge. Thanks again, Lee, for providing us with them. I did have 5 originally, but I've moved down to 4. So obviously I lost one. I'll show you that one actually. Some people were asking if I could save it or not. Definitely not. I know from experience. So I'll be potting these from 5 litres into the 10 litre bucket. Now this is the furthest I've ever had heavy onions at this point of the year. So I'm quite excited, to be honest. I've got a personal best of just over £9 to beat. I'm gunning for over 10 this year. So see if one of these will be the ones. I'm hoping so. I just want to try and quickly show you some root system going on here. So I'm going to lift this back up again with one hand. I know it's safe to do so, but always be careful when you're lifting onions up. So get that lifted up. Look at that. Fan Dabby Dozy. Put it back in again. Don't want to disturb it too much. So all I'm doing is just packing the sides. Once again, I'm having to do it around pots because I don't have 10 litre. I don't really need 10 litre big pots. From here, they'll be going into the 30 or 40 litre air pots. Once I get so that'll be the next stage in possibly a few weeks time, month and a half or something like that. And not be long until these go out, actually. Cannot wait. So there's 2 done, that one and that one. I'm just busy sorting out the clips. Realistically, I should be using different clips, like some hoops or something. Just a bit more, structure, a lot more sturdy, because these are easy just to pop off. But they'll make do for the time being anyways. Right, get these done because it's taking too long here. And that's them 4 done. And staked up as well, new clips and stuff like that, so they're all in 10 litre pots. Some I say they're good, a decent size for me for this time of the year. Nice long neck here as well. Champion. Right, get them put in the shed and we'll have a look, see what else is in there. So this is the onion that went to rot. You can tell the bottom there, pretty much all around. That side as well. I just left that outside and chucked it outside, but it was definitely going to be no good. I've got 1 more cabbage to pot up and that's me done for the day. Well, as you can see, we are pretty full in here. What I've done today is I've potted up the heavy onions here at the back under the T5, and I've potted the ones at the back up as well there. Don't really know if you can see, so I've got them 5 at the back. So they're done. They're all sorted for another few weeks. We've done all these the other day. I've still got these ones to pot up. I've still got these ones to pot up and these ones to pot up, which are the quality onions as well. So I'm going to run out of space. In here, so I'm going to have to sort something out because I've now got too many onions. I may have to start doing some selecting of onions, but we'll see. But yeah, they're all done now. These swede and kohlrabi and things have absolutely flown. They're huge. So these all need potting up as well. Ones that's ready to go, so I'll have to see if I can do that this afternoon as well, because I'm off from 2:30. But yeah, it looks like it's a potting up day today for me, and trying to sort out some space in here because I ain't got none left and I've still got other things to sort out as well. So now I'm going to focus on the onions, sorry, should I say. It's exactly what I'm doing. Right, off to work. Hey, just like that, work is finished. That soon flew over. Right, time to do some more potting up because I do need to get everything sorted in here, and that's what my plan is for the rest of the day. So I'm sorry it's going to be boring, but it's stuff I do need to get done, and I'm going to get it done today. Well, I certainly do have plenty of onions, don't I? There's another 9 jump piece ones. They're going to get potted up now into the 3 litre pots, which I need to give them a quick wipe down and get them potted up. And a little bit of time later, that's another 9 heavy onions sorted out. So they're all in 3 litre pots. Realistically, they should be in like 20 litre pots by now, but never mind. I sowed these and for some reason they didn't germinate right. Never mind, I've got onions anyways. There will be big onions at the end of the day. So that's them done. I need to find space to put them into the shed. So let's go back in the shed. Next to be potted up is the original Peter Glazebrook onions that I potted up. I started off on the 19th of October. They're going straight into the 5 litre pots there. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but it's exactly what they're going in because it's time to get them potted up. That's them potted up. Time to move on to the kohlrabi. I am definitely quickly running out of room here. So right, I'll get these kohlrabi picked up. I'll probably select the best and then not bother with the rest because, like I say, I need the space. So I'll select what I think I need and then a couple extras just in case, and then the rest can be dished out to friends again. Ta-da! That's him so done as well. I've picked myself, 6, 7, I've picked myself 8 kohlrabi there. And I'm going to be potting these swede up now as well. These swede are the second sowing that I did on the 3rd. What's it? It's not the 3rd or the 4th. That's wrong. It'll be the 3rd or the 2nd. Don't know why that's the 3rd or the 4th, but never mind. Right, so I'm going to get them potted up now, and that's me done for today. I think I've done enough. I'm tired, I'm sick now. I've still got these to pot up as well. Do that tomorrow. Right, I am absolutely shattered. My pack's starting to play up now as well. That's all of the swede potted up. That's all of the kohlrabi potted up. That's a majority of the onions potted up. I've got the other stuff inside. I need to go make another bench so I can put these inside the shed. I've got to go and try and figure out where I'm putting all these now as well. I've got all the red cabbage potted up. I just need to find somewhere to put them all now because I can't leave them outside. This is the trouble I get when I start potting up, when I'm trying to grow too many bloody things at the same time for different shows. Yeah, you've got to do what you've got to do, haven't you? Make a bit more room. some old laminate flooring. That'll do to hold a few things on anyways in here. I've still got a little bit of space in here. I've still got a little bit of space in here. And I've got a little bit of space there as well. So let's start bringing the stuff in and I'll sign off for today. And that is that done. The shed is full to the brim. So let's just have a quick look through here. I'll just put my tomatoes on the top of here, light, so I could get some extra space. I've got my red cabbage in here, got my beetroot which is behind, I've got my carrots and parsnips still germinating in here. Still no sign of life yet. It looks like I'm probably not having any giant carrots or parsnips this year. Obviously let's see red cabbage. And we've got the JP, John Peace heavy onions on this side, these 6. And then we've got Michael Bradley onions until you get to here. Then from here we've got Peter Holden onions all the way to the end for different stages of sowings. Just move that around. I need to try and straighten some of these up, but they're all potted up and they're good. The back here I've only got that 1 carrot still only to come up underneath there. Now behind these heavy onions I've got the other John Peace heavy onions in the 5 litre pots. I've got these Peter Glazebrooks that I got for Leek crowds. Thanks very much, Lee, once again. These are in 10 litre pots now. So they're in here good. This side here, I'm going to put this in here before I forget. JP heavy, and 3 the JP heavy at the side there. And then we'll go here. We've got Peter Glazebrook onions from my own sowings. And I've got a rogue swede just in there, just to fill the space up. And then here I've got the quality onions which need to be potted up next, but I am absolutely shattered and I'm not doing it anymore. So I've got these still to pot, and we've got there 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 altogether. So I've got another 16 onions to find space for. Anybody tell us where I can find space? And then in here we've got the kohl rabi, a couple of spare beetroot, and the swede here. So we've got plenty to go from there, plenty there. Absolutely awesome, fan dabby dozy. We are absolutely full to the brim through here. So the next step will be everything from the back. When the weather starts warming up, all of this stuff will be going down to the allotment, and then I can obviously move things around and start other stuff off. But I think that's a good day's graft done. I do also have one other job to do. Now unfortunately when I went down to the Blad Lotting shop, they didn't have any sticky traps, so I had to order some online because I needed some desperately, because I found some fungus gnats in the onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these stakes up here. I'm going to get the little butterfly ones, and I'm going to go around and just put them into the pots just to catch all of the fungus gnats. So I'll do that now before I sign off. And there we go. That's little sticky traps in there around with the plants. We'll see what creepy crawlies we've got in there. Hopefully the fungus gnats. But yeah, I've got them to do. But that's me sorted. That's me done for the day. I'll say it again, I'm tired. When you do it all at the same time, it can get tiring. That's the reason why it says little and often. Stagger your sowings and don't sow and don't pot up everything at the same time. Everything that I've not just done there, but I need to get it done because I've been putting it off and I need to get it sorted, and it's now done, so I am pleased. So yeah, thanks everybody for the day, and I'll catch you over the next few days because I'm off work for the next 3 days. Get in. Morning, Sunday morning down the plot. I've got a lot to do, a little time to do it. I'm going to get well, it's been a lovely sunny day. I'm going to get the plastic out. I'm going to sort out the side of the giant houses here. I'm going to sort that out, put the plastic on, cross, done, sorted. And then the plan is I'm going to get the rotavator out and I'm going to rotivate the plot next door. And I'm also going to start putting manure on the first polytunnel beds, and then that's that done, and then I'll start distributing it towards the beds next door as well. So lots planned, lots to do. Let's get started. Right, so as you can see, I've got this side is totally out now. I've got all the side slats, they're in there, they're ready to go back in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the same plastic I've got for the roof, the stuff that I put, the excess that I put on from the cut off, from that polytunnel, which is there, which one Dave saved. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from here, put the first one in, second one in, third one in, all the way down till I get to the bottom, and then that's this side done as well. We'll see how long it lasts. That plastic, it's not the polytunnel plastic, it's the plastic that my granddad keeps for his other greenhouse, which he collected from a mattress cover. So it's going to be no good for what I need it for. So I need to think of something else to sort out. I'm going to have a quick chat with granddad. Well, after a few humming and hawing, Grandad Dave's come along and he said he's got some scaffold netting, which I'm going to borrow from him. I'm going to actually scaffold net this side, and then when the time comes to put the polytunnel cover on, I'll just swap them over either or see what happens with it anyways. But this obviously give plenty of ventilation in here as well, so it doesn't get too hot. We'll see how it goes, and anyways, it should stop the water from coming in. Obviously stops everything else as well. So let's get this put on now instead. Well, there we go, temporary measure sorted. So I've somehow missing two slats here. One gans here and one gans there. My drills ran out as well, so I kind of screw everything in. Just be prepared, you need to be better prepared. But not only that, have a guess of what I've just found after just finishing this. You guessed it, so under the new cover, the offcuts. Well, I was going to put it on the onion house. Oh, so I've just wasted all that time. I had a thought in my head, you know, I could check under that. Nah, I'll not be under there. Bloody was as well. I thought Grandad took it. He didn't. I kept it in case I needed it, and I needed it today, and forgot where I put it. It's Grandad Dave's fault, I'm telling you. It's Grandad Dave's fault. But anyways, that's that done. That's that sorted. I'm going to see what else I can get done because the time is pushing on. And see what else I can get sorted on the garden today because I want to do a bit of tidying up, basically. So as plans are changing, I've started a fire and getting rid of some of that wood. So that's one thing that needs to be done in any case. On Wednesday, I will be putting some weed control fabric down here. I'm going to get some from the allotment hut just so I can get the bottom of this sorted. I need to source some bits of wood for the bottom, but that's for another day. Right, I want to get the walkway cleared and I want to get some manure from next door, and I'm going to manure the polytunnel bed inside here because the ground is too wet to get the rotavator out to rotivate the ground. So I'm just going to do what I can here. I've got to get these beds rotivated, manured even, and I'm going to make just very quickly another little bit done here. So this is the bed where I put all of the little lily bulbs from the year before. As you can see, they're all coming back up again. They'll be getting left in here this year. Got a few bits of garlic popping up as well, so I'm just going to leave them in. I've just scrattled along the top, just getting rid of all the weeds on the top surface and stuff like that. Just get rid of them, like that, and just clear that up. Right, I want to get my wheelbarrow and I want to get some muck, and that'll be the last job I do today. So this is the compost heap. Not the compost heap, the horse manure that's left, that I left to rot down. As you can see, it's well rotted now over the past year. So I'm going to be taking this and putting this on top of the beds in the onion house, the giant house, and also the polytunnel now as well. See how much I can get rid of here. Plenty of activity in this. Right, one of about 20 to go. About three or four barrel loads. I've upgraded to the bigger barrel so I can get more in. I'm going to do it properly. So that's a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches of well rotted horse manure in these beds. Same with the middle bit as well. I've only got that bit more to do. I've got the soaker hose on as well because this is dry in here, absolutely dry. And before I leave, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the fence panel here. I'm going to put it along the back So while I still remember, because that's going to come in handy this coming year, and I will end up doing the same on this side as well, because I'm going to be doing cucumbers on that side, and on this side. Then in the middle here there will be tomato plants, and I'll have run some string or some canes from the top of here down into the bed here. That's the plan for in here this year anyways. But I'm not going to get them done standing talking to my phone all day, am I? I haven't got my camera stand. I'll be doing the time lapse, so bear with us. You'll see the afterwards. What the hell's going on here? It doesn't rain, but it pours. Looks like we've got a leaky hose. Very badly leaky hose. Oh man, another thing I've got to do. Not doing that today. Let's go. Now, a couple more barrel loads and that's that done. Champion. Plenty of horse manure in here. I'm going to bring the hose in direct. I'll get the end attachment on. I'm just going to give this a good soak in here today before I get that little bit on there. Stop laughing at us, stupid seagull. Right, all walked and all soaked in, so that should be good for a while. Another benefit of manuring over the top, just like a top dressing as well, the worms that's in the manure will take the manure down into the beds, and obviously on top of that as well, over the next few months it will act as a barrier for the moisture to not escape from. So because I've got a nice thick layer on there as well. So that's this cucumber and tomato house polytunnel, should I say, all prepared and sorted and ready to go. I'm just going to do that side, then I'm calling it a day. Well, much better. So that's that up on there. I need to get a bit of a support. Put a bit of fact. I'm going to put that one up there, so it doesn't seem that strong up there. And I need the strength up. Always double check your work. Much better. Right. So the plan for the cucumbers will be, I'll have potentially more than 5 here this year, because I may be able to squeeze a few more in. And all I need to do is just move the hooks here and get a few more hooks for the canes going up. But I'll have the cucumbers caned up to here with the hoops. Hoops in there, the canes will go in the hoops themselves, as I did last year. So we're going into there, into the hoop, obviously into the middle of the bed, wherever it is. There we go, into there, and then train it up there. And then when it gets to here, I can then train the cucumber up on here, over the top, and then see how things go from there. Because last year I had them on here, about here, about this high head height. So we will see. But that's another job done. Out of the 3 jobs I want to get done today, I've gotten 2 out of 3 done. That's the beds in here. I've got another little extra job done, another little extra job done outside, tidied up, a few bits of fire, stuff clean for the fire, and partial temporary measure for the onion house, which actually I might end up keeping on there, because it lets a lot of airflow in. So we will see what happens when it rains. I'll have to come down when it rains one day. But anyways, yeah, moving on, time to sign off. Let's go in the greenhouse. Well, sitting in the middle of the greenhouse here, and what a sight. It's the sun shining, there's not one bit of wind. I've just been sat here for the last 5 minutes just enjoying the sunshine and the warmth, to be honest, because I'm now set and finished for the day. Yeah, so that's me all sorted for today. Like I say, I didn't get everything I wanted to get done, but it is what it is. We've got to do what we can. I've managed to burn a fair bit of stuff. I've managed to get the manure on the cucumber and tomato polytunnel. I've managed to sort out, like say, one of the beds outside. Done that side panel of the giant house. I've got to get some manure in there. I'll do that next time. I'm actually off on Wednesday and Thursday this coming week, so I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully one of them days I'll be popping up to see Gary from Gary's Durham allotment. So we'll see how he's been getting on. If not, I'll be down the allotment. I'll be sorting out the groundwork for the new polytunnel, because I want to get stuff sorted for that, because I've got another polytunnel to put up as well, the metal one that I've managed to pick up for free. So I've got that to sort out. So still lots to be done, still lots to sort out. It is now getting a lot warmer now through the day, and hopefully through the night time. There'll be time to start sowing the seeds now as well, not just for normal garden veg. So brassicas, tomatoes, cucumbers, all of that stuff will be ready to be sown shortly. But for me, the show's dates are in September, so my starting of my stuff off is going to be from basically May onwards. So like I say, I've still got a fair bit of stuff to sort out. I've got obviously the kohl, rabi and the swede to pot up. I've got more onions to pot up as well, to be honest. more pot up. But with the weather changing, hopefully we can get them down to the allotment so that I can get everything sorted. I'll be putting the benches back inside the middle greenhouse here on the side, so I can bring all the onions down, and then I can just do the potting on down here, water and stuff down here, so I can turn the shed off, because as you all know, electricity is going to be going through the roof from April onwards, so I'll need to get that shed shut down. It's going to be a lot of changes made due to the cost increases and stuff, but everybody's in the same boat with that. But yeah, anyways, that's me sorted for the day. Thanks very much for watching, thanks for liking, subscribing, and I will see you all on the next one. So take care, watch what you're doing, and stay safe.